What's up, Squadron 7? Welcome back to another video. We're talking about Clone Wars Season 7, Episode 4, Unfinished Business. As we get back into the mix of things, General Kenobi and General Windu are talking about their battlefronts on an axis. They're talking about how they're losing all of these battles, and they want to find out how they can start winning again. With some resistance from Rex, Echo tries to reinsert himself into the battle with his own plan. Now, obviously, hearing this, we're reminded of the previous episode and where it left off with Echo and his questionable loyalties. Where does his loyalties lie? You know, we got that last frame with his yellow eyes, and we kind of got this, we have this uncertainty in our bellies, and the episode recap reinforced that. Nonetheless, Windu gives him a shot at redemption as he lays out a plan to take over the Tech Union's assembly plant, as well as infiltrate Admiral Trench's ship. This time around, we're getting a lot more distribution of effort. This time, Windu and Obi-Wan Kenobi are leading a battle on their front for the assembly plant, and Anakin and Clone Force 99 are moving on Admiral Trench's ship. As the story of Echo's rescue and reintegration kind of winds down, we are re-entering the sphere of just the entire battle, the entire Clone Wars. And I might be the only one, but it seems like when Windu and Obi-Wan Kenobi are infiltrating the assembly plant and they land right on the droids, there's this small chance to...
Hello there.
What I like the most about this episode is that it's kind of like a mashup of Attack of the Clones and Revenge of the Sith, where we're getting a lot more of an even-handed distribution of effort, and we're seeing the battlefront or the war efforts on a more kind of broader scale versus more intimate operations with the Bad Batch. As Clone Force 99, Anakin, and Rex move to infiltrate Admiral Trench's ship, there's a lot of questions and doubts about Echo's true loyalties. Every decision he makes, every suggestion he makes is very questionable and is very much doubted by Clone Force 99. Is he really making this decision for the betterment of this battle? Is he really not going to set us up for failure? Of course, all of that is put to the test when Admiral Trench relies on the algorithm again, and this time Echo seems to send his own signal and send his own strategy to Admiral Trench to force failure, thinking that the Jedi are going to be overwhelmed and the battle is going to be won, except Echo has different plans. Much to the chagrin of Obi-Wan and Windu, they're surrounded by droids, and finally, Echo sends this pulse, this feedback that disables all of the droids and provides a much-needed win for the Jedi. It seems, for the time being, Echo's intentions are in fact honorable. But of course, Admiral Trench has a contingency plan in place. He has a bomb that's about to go off in the assembly plant. You know, Mace Windu has to go disarm it with the help of Anakin, obviously, and then we get this scene with Anakin that is, you know, this is a peek into his dark side right here, you know, because this is kind of like Revenge of the Sith. We have to see this play out, and you know, it's peeking through, and when he comes through the door with that face, it's just so angry, so evil, in fact. And when Admiral Trench puts him to the test, you know, you're a Jedi, you can't kill me, I don't feel threatened at all. And Anakin's like, I don't have any of those weaknesses, so you can put up this bravado all you want, but I'm about to kill you. And of course it works, and Anakin does get the last sequence number to disarm the bomb entirely, giving Mace Windu the chance to save the day. At the end of the episode, Clone Force 99 recruits Echo into their ranks. Rex recognizes that this might be a good fit for him, as he feels like things just aren't fitting in with him, or he's not fitting in with them anymore, and so he goes off with Clone Force 99. And I think, finally, this may be the end of the Clone Force 99 arc, or it seems we may see them again in later episodes, but I think this might be kind of what I was talking about in my previous videos, where their story is winding down and their involvement, at least in the series, is going to be less so and less so moving forward. And we're going to see a lot more of the Jedi and their struggles, in particular the struggles that we saw in Revenge of the Sith. And we might see Order 66 happen again. And this is going to be one of the saddest things to ever re-experience, because when Jedi Fallen Order came out and everyone was reacting to it, I was reacting to it, when we saw it again, that scene happening again, that music playing in the background, we knew what was happening. We knew that this was a heavy scene, and we may get to see it unfold again. It's kind of like Batman's parents dying over and over again, or Peter Parker's Uncle Ben dying again and again. We're seeing this scene unfold multiple times from different perspectives, and I think this Clone Wars Season 7 is going to give us yet another Order 66 moment. But of course, with the closure of Clone Force 99 and their story winding down, them going off on their own, and the story of Echo seemingly in the rear view mirror, we now look forward to Ahsoka and Darth Maul's story and how they fit into Season 7, because it's going to be very interesting. Now again, as I said in the previous episode, you know, we know who wins this. We know who survives. Obviously, they both survive, but you know, obviously Maul doesn't kill Ahsoka and Ahsoka doesn't kill Maul, because we see him in Rebels and we see Ahsoka in Rebels. So it'll be interesting to see kind of like the story dynamic behind what it's setting up and what the story intentions are for having Ahsoka and Darth Maul kind of come together and clash. And it might be an ideological battle, because as we saw in the trailer, Ahsoka is talking about the Jedi and how they've failed and how they're no longer the Jedi that she once knew. You know, she talks about them being peacekeepers.
We were trained to be keepers of the peace, not soldiers.
But in any case, that's what I'm looking forward to. We'll finally get to see this arc between Ahsoka and Maul and Obi-Wan, and of course more story that we're familiar with the exit of Clone Force 99. Seemingly that might be the last we see of them. We may see a little bit of them in the later episodes, but we're definitely walking into more of what we saw in the trailer in terms of Ahsoka and Maul. But that will do it for my recap and reaction to episode 4, Unfinished Business. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe, join Squadron 7, and hit that bell notification to turn on notifications. And I will see you in the next one. But as always, may the Force be with you.